Fight.
So them niggas really be walking around with a chip on their shoulder like, nah, they'll kill niggas just to prove that they not pussy. But now you got 15 years because I ain't no bitch, dumbass.
It's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
They rappers.
That's how that nigga was.
Go ahead. My fault. I fucked it up.
That's exactly how that nigga was. He was just like that. You spray that shit just like that, bro. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast. The only podcast for casuals. If you're a casual, this is the show for you.
For sure.
As you can see, we got a special guest in the building. That nigga Dez.
What's up?
Dez, yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Glad to have you back. It's been over a year.
Yeah.
How you been, bro?
Hey, man, I'm here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, like most people, bro, I'm just happy to be here right now. All right, you know how 2025 was for a lot of people. I was one of them people, so I'm just glad to be here, my brother. I'm just glad to be here.
New year, new us.
Yeah,
new us.
Real.
I'll tell you that. That's a bet. Before we get into anything, you know we gotta pay the bills. We most definitely gotta pay the bills real quick.
Donations.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Man. Nah, wait. Do you keep up with wrestling? Does I need me? Like, do you like
WWE?
Yeah.
No, I keep up with it, but not enough to like know the storylines and everything. I pop in when it's the big stories, or like I saw Cena did his last fight and everything and all that stuff. So yeah, but not on the deep level.
There's this nigga that landed on my TikTok, FYP. This nigga named Trick Williams.
Trick Williams.
That nigga has probably one of the hardest entrances out.
Trick okay. I've seen Buddy. Yeah, I've seen Buddy. Yeah. I don't. Let me pull up his. Let me see what it's talking about.
I don't.
Because he got Booker T behind him, don't he?
Yeah, like Booker T be amping that nigga up.
Yeah, I've seen Buddy before, but again, I don't follow it enough.
I think he had like his debut on SmackDown like last week. I don't even keep up with this shit.
Does he have the same?
All of a sudden, I heard this beat drop.
He has the same interest he had when he was in NXT.
Yeah, it's the same one, but like that crowd pop was crazy.
I'm
just looking at the shit. All of a sudden, yeah, it's like. Pop that trick. I'm like, y'all fire.
And you say his name is Trick Williams?
Yeah, Trick Williams.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
sense. I was like, I don't keep up with this nigga, but I was like, damn, this. Y'all got to create some shit with this nigga, bro. Like, you can't just have this nigga as a side piece wrestler, bro. Like, you could turn that nigga into like a little WWE superstar. Yes, bro.
They got white people with signs that say "Whip that trick, dude." Fuck with it, man. We need more black superstars. That's fuck with it, bro.
I'm fucking with it. And plus, I fuck when I see black wrestlers just like go crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep.
It didn't used to be black wrestlers, right? It didn't used to be that many black wrestlers, right?
Nah, not unless you was Booker T or like.
I mean, technically, The Rock is black. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
not
technically The Rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you nothing too crazy. That's why niggas used to gather around John Cena like that.
Yeah,
even though that man was white, but the fact that he had some resemblance of culture and wore a chain around his neck,
jeans, the denim jeans and the chains and the rap song wasn't too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I go back and look at some of the black wrestlers from back then. Niggas that I thought was cool, they wasn't that cool.
It was real stereotypical. Sure.
Absolutely. I think they had did they have two niggas dressed up like 50 Cent? I forgot their names.
Yeah, oh fuck. Crime time.
Yeah.
You had the pimp nigga, you like hoes. That nigga you had. You had R-Truth. R-Truth was tough. I fucked with R-Truth. He was also from Charlotte, so I fucked with him for real. And then you had Kofi, who wasn't Jamaican.
Kofi was cool.
He was not Jamaican. And he made that nigga.
He wasn't?
No, Kofi's not Jamaican, nigga.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Stereotypical.
Yeah, typical. I mean, Vince McMahon. Like, let's be real. You know.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, and then, of course, Mark Henry.
Yeah. Strongest man. You know, shout out Houston.
Yeah, man.
You know,
shout out Houston, Texas, man.
Shout out Texas, man.
But yeah, just to have that little icebreaker and to do the donations, but to get back on other dudes, let's talk about some things we shouldn't care about, but unfortunately, we do enough to have a segment.
We do not
Shout
care.
out to that nigga Zion Freak Bull Williamson. I think Jax has a little bit more information than me. I'm gonna be honest. I just saw his tweet about it, and I said I can't divulge into this. I need to know in real time what this nigga did. I don't know what he did.
Oh, I just seen the video. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but like he just got caught up with another questionably built woman, and like he was at her crib like
for real.
Low key, she hold him for real because he wasn't doing nothing but like setting up the fireplace, turning on a movie or whatever. She like
he was being a full gentleman, bro. That nigga was being a full gentleman, bro. He didn't like that's the thing. He did nothing wrong, but you gotta stop fucking with these crazy built. And then she's sending the receipts of the cash.
He got a problem. I don't know how he be finding these women. I don't know, or I guess you think he be seeking them
That's
out?
The thing, bro. That's the thing. You know, originally I used to think that like they was probably hit him up and him, man, you know, fuck you know, like, let's be real. Everybody in the fuck the ugly bitch before. Like, come on now. We've all, you know, we ain't gotta admit it, but people have done it. People have done it before, right? But I think that nigga really be going after them. Like, I think he just got a fucking tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he just like crazy built BBL, which niggas do like that because let's be real. If niggas didn't like that, these nasty BBL bodies wouldn't be getting the likes and the love that they get on socials and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
These are very like distinct
women on social. I don't put hearts on ugly women. I put hearts on women that I find attractive. Yeah. Right? So if someone got, 2,000 hearts and likes and da-da-da-da's, retweets and shares, somebody like them bad built women.
Well, I'll say this. I don't know if he could be reaching out. I think I've gotten to the point where I do believe he does open every female DM that's sent to him. Every possible female DM, he opens it at least.
But there has to be at least one bad DM. Like he could be with them.
It's gotta be. But you know what? And that's what I'm saying.
But they might not be exposed. They might not be exposed.
It came out that he reached out to what's the gymnast? Sunny Lee. I don't want to say her name incorrectly, but
the Asian girl.
He reached out to her and said some crazy. Yeah, all you got. Look, that he reached out to her and was like, "You do gymnastics? Oh, so you can hop on his dick or whatever." Like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Look, you can find the receipts. You could just literally just pull up Zion Sunny Lee and it'll pop right up, so y'all can put it on the pod, bro. I'm not.
Where is it? I want to know where what does his mom think about this? Like, where's his father figure? He don't got no vets, no father. Like he just be doing.
Well, he does because remember when he got in trouble with the Mariah Mills shit. Remember he was at the school that day, supposed to be doing a fundraising thing, and Dad got up there talking about don't believe everything you see on TV, believe what you see in person or whatever. It's like, nigga, I see a horny motherfucker. That's what I see, nigga. Like,
nigga do have trash fits on though. Nigga does have trash fits on.
Half these niggas have on trash fits. Half these niggas can't dress.
Nah, but his is next level. Level, I think.
And Ja, from the same city, from same area. I'm so disappointed in both them niggas. You got a horny nigga they need to put down, and you got a fake thug.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have a Zion son or a Ja son? I'm gonna go with Ja. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go.
I might go Zion.
Ja gonna fuck around. Like if you talking just like how the real life stories typically go, you gonna fuck around and lose your son at 25 because he being a fake thug, and that's the first ones that get killed. You know what I mean? Zion, he'll be fine. He just gonna lose a lot of money. Like, you know what I mean? Zion gonna be calling some cases, have some babies.
I think Ja got it back right though. I think Ja is low key like normal now. So that's what
I think Ja is quiet right now.
Like Ja.
I think somebody finally got Ja to shut the fuck up. I think that's what happened. I don't know if he, I was watching the Allen Iverson documentary the other day. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got to go through their process. Now Josh Shoes is crazy though.
Josh Shoes is fire.
Colorways is like this nigga killing the game right now. Like
for sure, those are tough.
So that's probably what's going on. They like, yo, sit your ass down. We're gonna keep filling your pockets up if you just shut the fuck up. But Zion, nigga, somebody need to snip that nigga or something, bro.
Well, I'll say, I think we're not asking the real question. I think the real question is, what would you rather your daughter bring home? A John Morant or Zion Williamson?
Damn.
That's the real question.
I'd rather her bring home Zion because a fake thug might get my daughter in some trouble.
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's just no way around the job. Like,
at least he's a horny nigga, but like he loves her at least,
Right. He at least will calm down and chill for her. I would hope so. Right. Like, and again, at worst, you cheat on her, have a baby, they break up. Ja gonna have your girl in the fucking, streets getting shot at and shit. Like, don't nobody,
That's fine. That's fine. But are y'all comfortable with niggas on the internet calling your daughter mid? Because this is the conversation we're having with Zion's people.
I'd rather it be mid than dead.
That is true.
I mean, you can look, bro. You can fix mid, bro. These women fix mid all the time. That's not these women, especially once they get with a man with some money. They fix mid all the time. These doctors is doing like I don't like surgery. That's never been me. I prefer natural, but these doctors can fix anything. And Zion got the money for the best of the best doctors. So, what I mean, mid has been Glorilla. Mid that was fixed. That's literally a perfect example, bro.
I like the way y'all think, man. We're gonna stop it right there before they call us misogynistic. But
right, so like that, nigga, we probably already here.
We're past it.
We're past that shit, nigga.
All right, man. But speaking of that, now that we got that out the way, keep it basketball. Trae Young officially gets traded to the Washington Wizards, a place that it was considered a preferred destination by him. I haven't heard anybody say that in a long time, saying, yo, I can't wait to go to Washington and be a Wizard. But it was really just a 3-player trade.
Which is
they got back CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. No draft picks. Just take these two niggas and run. What is your reaction?
Like, I knew that, everybody, we've all seen, on social media, everybody talking about Trae Young and how he don't play defense. His whole, not PR, but his whole reputation has been tarnished in the league, just trash in the league. But only getting back CJ's still a bucket. He's old, but he's still a bucket. But only getting back
they got nothing back. They got absolutely nothing back. Yeah, they got absolutely nothing back for this trade. So you got, you do have an all-star in Trae Young. You do have, someone who's taken a team to the play-in multiple times, and you get nothing back. That's
he made the conference finals, right?
Yes, he made the conference finals for sure. Yeah. I'm not even forgetting about that. But yeah, I mean, but what this was my literally initial reaction was, okay, where else can you go and put up 30 points a game because you're going to touch the rock every time, get a big ass contract extension, and have absolutely no responsibilities? The Washington Wizards
or Sacramento.
I see why I was number one destination.
Them niggas were not there. Yeah,
this nigga don't care. There's no way you tell me you care and your number one destination is Washington.
I think he probably wanted to go different places, but they were probably I think Washington was really the only team that bit because like I said, everybody hates Trae Young now because he don't play defense. He's always hurt and blah blah blah.
See, but I find it hard to believe because it was rumored for a very long time the Spurs were trying to get him. They probably just didn't want to give up nothing crazy. Here's the problem. At Atlanta, but him and Wemby would have been nuts. I don't care how you feel about Trae. Him and Wemby would have been crazy, bro. You can't tell me the Clippers don't look at him and say, shit, we can add another point guard. Right? They had CP, who I love, but 50-year-old CP, you can't tell me that adding another guard that don't hurts him. You know, the Lakers got plenty of space in the field.
I really wanted Trae to go to the Heat because I feel like the Heat have been needing a point guard and
They have been.
somebody other than Bam that can score. Because Bam not even a scorer for real. Like I think in the Heat,
he a bucket though, but he's not a true scorer for sure.
So I want
you still got Tyler Hero out there who probably would have to be moved in the trade, but again, they've been talking about moving Tyler for like 2 years now, so it's not like that's a bad move, And then from a money standpoint, Trae Young could have got his money in a tax-free state. So again, Washington Wizards was your number one destination, nigga. You wanted to go out there with no responsibility and put up 30 every day. That nigga finna stat pad.
But I did see before we logged on and everything. I don't know how true the report was, but it was somebody I cannot remember. I don't even know if I can find the tweet again. But he said that Trae Young is not expected to play that much this year in the first place.
Yeah, I saw that like an hour ago.
Too.
I saw that too.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is even the point of this shit then?
I think it's the point they want to keep that. They want to keep that draft pick that they have because it's top 8 protected, and if they get past the top 8, then it goes to somebody else.
The Wizards pick is top 8 protected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, their pick is top 8 protected. So
if
Trae was has an immediate impact and stuff, and they get the hooping enough to make that notorious playing again, like that nigga loves to do. Yeah, they're losing that top 8 protected. So maybe that's the reason, but I haven't really dug into it. I think the first thing was because I saw this actual post too. I think the first reaction I had was, why did they Photoshop him with that Pacific Wizards jersey? I feel like there was another jersey they could have used. This is crazy. There's better Wizards jersey than that one in particular. And then number 2, this nigga Trae Young better be glad Pat Bev don't know how to keep his hands to himself, because this nigga would have been victory lapping if it wasn't for them allegations that he had. These past couple months dealing with his sister. That nigga, them niggas was beefed out for like 2 months. I'm like, damn, this would have been podcast content for this nigga for at least the remainder of the month. 2 months.
He'd have drugged this out the whole year. He'd have drugged that shit out the whole year.
Especially since Trae Young wasn't going to be hooping for real. Like, I mean, if these reports are true, that nigga Trae Young would have been on ice too. Them niggas would have been going back and forth with microphones. Like
no, literally.
That nigga don't know how to keep his hands to himself. Oh, so
you would have Micah Parsons coming out of nowhere talking about, let me hop in on this too. I ain't got nothing to do but work out. And talk about
do they have like? Do they still pod? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm talking about Pat Bev. Ever since that situation, like
I haven't seen. That's true. Actually, I haven't seen him on nothing.
I haven't seen an episode in.
I'm not looking for him, but I haven't seen him on nothing.
I'm finna look that up right now. What's his podcast name? He ain't tweeted since November.
Yeah, he chilling there. Yeah, he chilling.
Yeah,
he chilling.
When it comes to them stereotypical white co-hosts for a podcast, what do you do in this situation?
Go find another podcast.
Find another
athlete, nigga.
Yeah,
all of them, they just spawn up every time an athlete need a podcast.
It's like a part of the bundle. It's like the quick startup.
It's like Jalen Jacoby wrote the book for it, and then everybody just hopped on the train after that.
Absolutely. And they don't make them like Jalen and Jacoby no more.
Nah, that was a show.
A fucking show, bro.
That was I was ESPN during that.
I'm on YouTube right now looking up the Pat Bev podcast. I think he deleted the channel. Like, I can't find nothing.
Damn, for real?
That nigga's in trouble.
I can't find anything on that.
Yeah, that shit over.
Yeah, it's over for this.
Yeah,
trouble.
Like, I see Pat Bev's personal account, which he hasn't really posted on, but that's the only thing.
Damn.
Hooping and hollering. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Dave Portnoy.
Oh, he pulled the play. You know how bad it got to be for Barstools to
can't have him be part of what we doing. Yeah.
Barstool let the white people go crazy. They're not gonna let a black man do that.
That's true.
That's
so true.
Now there are reports that this is not the Hawks' final move. There are rumors that Anthony Davis is still in play for them to get added into this roster. How do y'all feel about that?
How many more times are teams gonna give up assets for Anthony Davis, bro? I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like he been living off this damn Disney World Championship for so long at this point, right? Like, and that's not to take nothing from the championships. I think that was some of the best basketball we had seen in a very long time. Like, that was hooping.
It was a real championship, but
Niggas was hooping. Like, niggas was hooping, bro. So like, I'm not putting no asterisk on their champion. That was a chip. But since then, you can't seriously tell me what AD has done that actually like deserves him to keep getting traded for at multiple different levels of assets and expecting something to come from it. I don't know. Like, I'm a Hornets fan. We need a center. I'd be pissed if they traded for AD. Like like for what?
Damn.
LaMelo stay injured enough. Don't bring AD so he could be hurt too. We got the fucking best, classiest bench ever. Like, that's all that's gonna be, right? The freshest bench. Because niggas gonna be hurt the whole time. Jewelry just shining, nigga.
Fresh fits.
I don't even know, like, if I'm Anthony Davis at this point, bro, like, I know he still wants to play basketball, but at this point, I would retire. I'm not saying he should retire, but if I was him, I'd retire because just like, you niggas keep trading me. I can't stay somewhere for like a good amount of time, and everybody just keep wanting to trade me. Every time I go somewhere, everybody.
Man, like he playing. It's not like he playing. I'm not retiring yet. I'm gonna keep taking this guaranteed money that y'all keep trading me for, and all I gotta do is work out and play 15 games a year. Why would I retire? That's easy. I'll do that right now.
Hey, to work out, hey. That sound like a great salary.
Hey, that sound like a win to me. You know.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what even would they? Like, I mean, I don't know the Hawks roster that well, but I don't even know what they would give up for AD if Dallas would even want to do that in the first. It just, this whole situation, it just seems very like, I don't want to say lose, but it just feels like a lateral move for everybody involved to me.
Shit.
Yeah, I think this is
all it takes.
GM
If all it
doing
takes is Reese say, I'll do it tonight.
Like,
if I can just give up Reese, I'll do that.
This is just GMs doing shit to say they did shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't tell me getting CJ McCollum is going to do anything for your team. You can't tell me Trae Young.
The Wizards have other young players like Cam Whitmore. He's not playing. He don't even like play that much in the Wizards lineup, but he still got potential. Can I get him back? Can you get like an AJ Johnson? Can you get somebody? Like, it don't make that trade didn't make sense to me. Only 2 players, no draft picks. It just, like you said, just GM just doing it just to say they did something. It was
just to say that, hey, I made a move. I brought some new excitement. New jerseys are going to sell. You know, people are going to pay to see Trae Young in a Wizards jersey all of a sudden. I guess, nigga. I mean, cool.
Yeah, I just think that they're banking on the fact that they got that unprotected from New Orleans. It's like, we playing with house money. So, I mean, if we don't give a draft pick back, New Orleans doing the hard work for us anyway.
I mean, you're talking. Let's say they do get 80, right? So you got Trae Young, you got AD, you got whatever pieces they do keep on that roster. I don't know what that. Obviously we have to see what that trade would look like, and then you got that number 8 pick that maybe turns into something cool. But again, I don't see that's not bringing no championship to Washington. That's probably not even getting them above 500. So. Or maybe it does get them to 500. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe AD does stay healthy, Trae Young, and you get to 500. Maybe that's the goal because you can't tell me it's a championship move.
Yeah,
not unless they got 2 or 3 more moves ready to go that we don't know about yet.
To be fair though, I don't know if there's any I don't know if there's any Eastern teams that are even close to winning a championship because the Knicks. They're not going to do it. The Celtics still don't got Jason Tatum, so that's not going to matter. Even though they're second in the East, the only real deal for real championship contenders are all in the West.
Yeah, like it's always been.
It's only always 4 teams to be honest. So,
like it's always been. Whoever cannot foul shade the most has opportunity.
And that still won't work, to be honest.
Right. I mean, you know what I mean? Nigga did a fadeaway and called a foul. Nigga, what are we talking about? Yeah, it don't matter. Like I said, I'm a Hornets fan, nigga. I just be watching that shit just to see how close we get to losing. All right. Every now and then LaMelo hit a game winner last night just for us to still find a way to fucking lose. Like, dude hit this crazy 3-pointer off the side foot. But like, bro, what the? Yeah, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's Houston, go Cougs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cougs, nigga. Damn. And fuck that nigga Tyrann Mathieu talking that shit after we beat them. They not a basketball school. Bitch, fuck you. LSU ain't been a threat in years. And you talk about we not a basketball school because y'all lost in football.
All that really tells me is that nigga still living in the 2010s. Like,
gotta be.
It's obvious that nigga has not been locked in on college sports outside of just LSU. Like, because at first he was just like, yeah, like, I started agreeing with everything he started saying. Like, honestly, bro, like, there should never be a world where LSU was losing to a school like that. And then he just kept talking. He was like, yeah.
I wasn't even mad about the original
school. I was like, all right, this nigga's out of touch. He's out of touch. Like,
you're not even a basketball school to me. I said, excuse me? Excuse me? We was 20 seconds away from a championship.
Basketball for years. This is crazy.
We was 20 seconds away from a chip. If my mans can get the ball up, we probably not even having this conversation right now. What are we talking about?
Nigga said, losing Houston is like losing to Tulane. And then he said, hey, no disrespect to either of these schools.
No disrespect to either of these schools is crazy.
That's so crazy.
And then what's crazy is Houston only lost 2 games the whole season. Like, what are we talking about?
Low-key been hooping. I wonder how you feel about Indiana.
They probably told his ass to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so. But since we know none of these people are going to win championships or anything like that in the NBA, let's go ahead and move on to the NFL, and let's talk about these college coaches. Oh wait, or you want to go?
These firing?
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, firing coaches. I got a game that we're going to play, and it's going to be called "Should This Coach Get a Second Chance?" And I'm gonna share my screen. And we're just gonna go down the list. And we're not talking about offensive coordinators. We're not talking about, he could be a good DC somewhere. We're talking about head coaches. Should he get a second chance at a head coaching spot?
Gotcha.
And we're gonna start right with Mike McDaniel. Should he get a second chance at a head coaching spot? Yes or no?
Not this season, but like eventually he's gonna get a second chance. Because I don't think he was really that bad for real.
I'm worded like this. Excuse me. If a team gives him a chance this season, I wouldn't be mad at him because we know what he had at quarterback out there. We saw what the fuck he had at quarterback. All right, Buddy was out there. Okay, like
nigga got sacking through a GD.
I saw a tweet.
I'm sorry, I can resist, bro, but that nigga was up there gangbanging, bro.
I saw a tweet that said, I don't think they were making bets on Twitter on if Tua could say his last name 3 times in a row. I'm not sure. Even with all of this, he still has a record of 35. He's a 500 coach, 35-35, including the playoffs for 4 seasons.
And they ended the season like strong. Like I said, they won 5 out of its last 6 games. Like they ended the season on a high note.
Part of that with Quinn Ewers at quarterback. Who was average at Texas. So, hey, again, do I think he gets one this season? No, he's probably going to be a dope OC for about 2 years. But if someone were to give him a chance, I'm not mad at it. Does he deserve a chance? That one's kind of hard to answer.
Yeah, when he gonna be the offensive coordinator for the Ravens for a couple seasons. Him and Lamar gonna do good.
He might be, but honestly, I think he goes to Detroit. They need to replace Ben Johnson.
That's not bad.
They need to replace Ben Johnson, and then he is an interesting person. The head coach of Detroit is definitely interested. That perfect combination. They're both offensive minded. Being, he was a tight end, and Mike McDaniels obviously wants to create these exotic offenses. It's really a great combination, and then that defense is still solid in Detroit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think he gets another chance. Next one, John Harbaugh. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's a resounding yes. I don't think anybody disagrees that he shouldn't get another chance.
This is the perfect Andy Reid situation.
I don't think he should get another chance, bro.
You tripping?
Oh, wow.
I don't.
Okay.
I think it's
John
like
Harbaugh?
I think he's a good coach, but I think he might be in like the Pete Carroll boat because Pete Carroll he had all them 10-win seasons and blah blah blah. Same as John Harbaugh, they've had all this success, but John Harbaugh, the problem with him, one, he's not a offensive or defensive guy. His background is special teams, so he's not like super duper focused on the I don't want to say main portions of the football, but really it is the main portion of the offense and defense. And then like his message, it grew stale with Baltimore. And then like if you just look at it, like Baltimore, like these past 5 seasons, and I think even further back, they just always blow leads late in games. And he's supposed to be like this paragon of like not tranquility, but like he gets his team prepared for the moment, and they just haven't been like that for years. I feel like I really think if he gets another opportunity, he's going to go out like Pete Carroll and be bad.
See, I think this is the perfect Andy Reid situation, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
was about to say.
say what you want about Harbaugh, and I see what you're saying, right? Like what you're saying is not crazy.
How old is Harbaugh too? Let me look that up too.
He not Pete Carroll.
He ain't Pete Carroll by any means.
He's 63. That's sort of old too.
Not in coaching world. Not in the coaching world, it's not. But here's
If
my
he was
thing.
72, I might agree with you. But
Right, it's in the 60s. That's
some
standard coaching. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hell, usually they get the jobs in their 50s. You know what I'm saying? Or like late 40s.
Coach has been getting younger now, ever since.
Well, yeah, now because everybody wants a Sean McVay. Everybody wants a Sean McVay. But you know, traditionally that wasn't the case, right? Like, so when I look at John Harbaugh, I see someone that can mess around, go somewhere else. That's a team that's probably like somewhat established. Like you do, I don't think John Harbaugh needs to go get like the Jets. Like that's not a good situation for him. But a situation where they have a team that's kind of can do something right now, needed to make a change. The Cardinals kind of situation where they do have pieces and elevate that team. You know, I'm not saying he goes against the Super Bowl like Andy Reid did, but Andy Reid was in that same boat of like, we're in this same cycle. And then he gets to KC. And people always talk about Mahomes. Yes, but that nigga had Alex Smith looking real good too.
Alex
People forget
Smith
that.
He made Alex Smith nice.
Before Mahomes, he had Alex Smith in that Chiefs team. Mahomes just stepped in and elevated. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know what I'm saying? I think John Harbaugh, whoever, if they would have made that kick, it would have been Mike Tomlin, and we'd be having the same conversation.
We've been having the same conversation.
We're having the same conversation. I think them two would have just canceled. They just canceled each other out. Like, how do you not give him another chance? Like, he's that good. I mean, even if he's not as good as we think he is, he's still better than half these coaches in the league.
No, that is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Do you see him taking a coordinator job in between or going straight to another head coach?
No,
job?
he's going to get a head, bro. He will not. He's going straight. If he doesn't get a head coach job, he'll sit for a year.
Yeah, he'll just be like an analyst. He'll be on TV if he's not a head coach.
Yeah, he'll do a Sean Payton. He'll sit for a year or two, and then come back and do exactly what Sean Payton is doing in Denver right now.
You think if his brother called him, he'd say no?
I don't think his brother called him. I don't think his brother.
If his brother called him, he'd be like, okay, yeah, but he's not going to call him.
I think if he called him, it would literally be like come in as a what Nick Saban used to do when he put coaches in positions to just kind of be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see. I know. Hey, I know. What
Yeah,
you mean.
he'll come and be like a consultant type shit. You know what I mean? He's not going to actually put on the coaching staff. I think it'll be like hey, my brother's coming to help me X, Y, and Z. My big brother's coming to help me do X, Y, and Z until basically I'm gonna keep you getting paid until the next season.
Job.
Yeah. Now Harbaugh's a head coach. He's gonna be a head coach. There's no way he goes down to being a DC. I don't see that happening.
All right, bet. Next we have Jonathan Gannon. Does
Hell
he get
no.
a second chance?
Hell no.
I don't know why the Cardinals have been bad for so long. I don't know, and they keep getting high draft picks, and they're just always bad. I don't know why. So I was like,
Nigga, 15 and 36
in 3 seasons.
Bro, that's Matt Rule numbers, dog. Did Matt Rule got 5, 10, and he had 11 wins. So he had 11. This man is 4 more wins than Matt Rule in Carolina.
This nigga smells like a great college coach.
Probably.
I feel like this nigga need to go to UCLA or some shit.
Right. Give him a job and
go win a natty, nigga. I think he could really work this new NIL era of college hoops or college football.
Go be an OC with Lane Kiffin or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go do what you got to do, but you don't need to be nowhere near nobody's head coach. Not at all.
And you hitting niggas.
He did bump into old dude. That was him.
Ain't no bump. Nigga open hand that nigga. It just didn't look that bad because he had pads on.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all saw the video, right? Y'all saw the video when he had his opening speech with the team.
Yeah.
Did you look the bus?
Looked a little crazy.
Bro, they should have kicked him out the locker room that day.
I mean, that's cool, but I remember. What's that nigga's name? Leon Cohen. His opening pressure.
Yeah,
I thought that nigga was gonna be butt. I thought that nigga was gonna be butt when that nigga said
bad. I think Phillies. I think his was bad too.
Yeah, but his shit was horrible. He just got.
I think everybody knows Sirianni is a bad coach. The Eagles are just too talented to lose. So
you know what though? Here's the only thing I always give credit to with those situations. You got that much talent on one team. Someone has to manage all that, right? Because you got good head coaches that can't manage the team.
I think it's Jalen Hurts managing the team, bro.
And it could be, but you know what? Them niggas is in the playoffs again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he's not mismanaging it. I'll say it like that. All right. What they talking about? Game manager versus game changer. That coach might be a good game manager. Like he might just be. Let me just keep everybody head level. Let me make sure AJ Brown don't shoot nobody in the locker room type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna run this train until the contracts run out.
It's because of that damn rabbit. Because of that goddamn rabbit, bro.
The positivity rabbit, them niggas.
Next we have Pete Carroll.
Hell no.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Well, Pete needs to go. Pete needs to take the Bill Parcells route now, and I'm at the age now where it's time for me to be upstairs. It's time for me to get paid to be a consultant to another head coach, right? What was the longtime Browns head coach? Carolina brought him in at one point.
Longtime Browns head coach don't even sound right.
No. For the brother, it was a black dude.
Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jackson. Hugh. I think it's the right person. I think it's Hugh Jackson. There's an older black man coach. I cannot think of the name right now. I think it's Hugh Jackson, but
there's Hugh Jackson. There's Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Lewis was with Cincinnati.
Bengals, but it's Hugh Jackson, I think. But basically, he's literally just sitting there being a consultant to head coaches. Like they bring him in to just kind of help them, transition to like this is how you run a team. This is how you run a head. This is how you be.
You were bad at running a team, though.
I mean, sure, no, for sure. My point is though, that's the role he plays now. Pete Carroll is the perfect person to do that. Pete Carroll knows how to build a culture. Pete Carroll has went to multiple Super Bowls. Pete Carroll has taught at multiple different levels. He understands the college kids. He understands the NFL guys. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this: a lot of y'all know Dave Canales came out of Pete Carroll's system with that, that Seahawks system. Who's now the head coach of the Carolina Panthers? If he hired Pete Carroll to come in and be a consultant with him, I'm all for it. Help us continue to build this culture that we're building. I'm not against it. He don't need to be nobody's head coach, though. No, I mean, it's just the game has changed.
Man, like,
and he's 74. That nigga's fucking old. The only reason why he didn't get fired mid-season was because this is Pete Carroll. But if anybody that had a head coach that employs a coordinator to run plays that they don't do in practice, that's a fireable offense, nigga. How did you do that under your watch? First of all, how did you employ Chip Kelly in 2025 to begin with? That was a red flag number one. But then allowed that nigga to run plays that was never ran in practice. That was a crazy thing. But you're Pete Carroll, so we'll let you finish out that season. That was insane. He got to go. Next up, Kevin Stefanski. Does he get another chance? Should he get another chance?
Yeah. I think he's good.
I think he sits for a year. Stefanski.
Mike McCarthy too.
I think the thing about Stefanski, bro, he does know how to build offense. He's proven he knows how to do that before. Everything about the Browns is just bad. I mean, and then again, you get Deshaun, and now Deshaun hasn't played in how long, right? Half your money is guaranteed to Deshaun, so you don't really have a lot of wiggle room. I'm not mad if he gets an opportunity because I think people do believe in his offensive prowess and everything, but I think he sits for a year.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him sitting for a year. I think he goes like that Mike McCarthy route, where you start hearing this nigga say, I just be sitting in watching film in my downtime.
He said, "Oh, I studied analytics." That nigga lied. He had another interview. Said, "Oh, yeah, no, I was lying when I said that." Oh, nigga, I hate my job.
No, but I actually believe it if Stefanski said he really be in the film room, getting his shit together. He's a 2-time, coach of the year for whatever that's worth. I think that alone, and doing it with the Browns, I think that's enough for somebody to take at least one more chance on him. I don't even know how old he is, but
I don't think he's that old.
He's not that old. He's not that old. I still see black in his hair.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Next, we have Raheem Morris. Nigga. I'm going to say no. I'm saying no. I'm saying no. I don't care. Nigga.
I don't know, man. This is probably the coach that I'm actually very half and half about, right? Like Atlanta, and this is as an NFC South expert, Atlanta is the most talented team in the NFC South. Like I truly, truly believe that. They haven't been horrible. He's basically 500.
Exactly.
He's basically 500, which in the NFC South, hell, that's an accomplishment because we all been ass.
They have like the second best. Didn't they finish with the second best record in the division?
Yeah. They got number 2. It's Carolina, Atlanta, Tampa, New Orleans.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I think they won like the last 5 games of the season again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be real. Michael Penix has not been that good. He has not been. He shows flashes, but he has not been that good. Right?
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is 40. Now he shows up against Tampa. He plays very well against Tampa. I don't know why. I mean, I love it as a division rival. Thank God. Please tear the fuck up out of Tampa. I don't care. But Kirk Cousins ain't taking nobody to the playoffs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like his situation has been I think again, if you're trying to build you're trying to get a team that's maybe been a little shaky, and you want to put Raheem Morris in there to kind of establish that boat, I wouldn't be mad at it. Again, does he get a job? I won't be surprised if he gets a head coaching job this year.
I think he's probably gonna end up being a coordinator again for a couple of years and then get another shot at it. Because I don't think he was that bad, but he wasn't good either. So
yeah, no, for sure. It's that's what I'm saying. This to me is the most interesting. Like we know John Harbaugh is going to get a head coaching job. That's not that interesting. It's a matter of which team. You know what I mean? Which team? Raheem is kind of the one you're like, okay, cool. Is he going to be a very good DC for a team, or is he going to take a head coach spot? It's one or the other. He's not sitting for a year. He's going to somebody's team. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a head coaching job. Oh, hold on, bro. And then again, the GM, fucking Terry Fontenot, extends Kirk Cousins, then you draft Michael Penix? Yeah, bro.
He had to have known about that, though. Because that's not something you do without your head coach.
Who says, bro, these GMs be doing dumb shit, bro. Like, they do. You remember the video of him trying to explain it to Arthur Blank what the fuck he was doing? And he's telling the real story to this how it looked from the side. Like, I know we don't seem right now, but wait, give it 2 years.
That nigga did look like he was saying, "Yo, let me land the plane.
Let me land the plane. Ride with me on this.
Let me cook.
Bro, that nigga bet his career on an injury-prone left-handed quarterback. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was
bad. Come on, bro.
That was bad because outside of that, they drafted well. Outside of that, they drafted some great pieces.
Like how
but you can't win without a quarterback.
Bijan is amazing. Drake
London looks good
without a quarterback, bro.
You
can't win without a quarterback.
Last draft, like Atlanta defense is good now too. So shit, they just showed
but
no quarterback.
When you sign 2 quarterbacks at the same time who are both mid, just what the fuck happens? You sit at 16 and 18 over 2 seasons.
Even if you sign 2 quarterbacks that are good, it cancels each other out and they become big because you don't know you're not committing. You're not committing nobody.
Yeah,
crazy.
If he gets a head starting job, I'm not tripping.
All right, this was a little bit earlier. He got fired mid-season. Brian Daboll.
He get another shot.
I think
he's getting another shot.
Hey, look, that man made Daniel Jones look good for a year. You know, we said that Daniel looked good this year too, so it's kind of hard to say that when he did it somewhere else.
He was the coach that made Josh Allen look good.
Yeah. I think kind of like the team that again, I'm using Carolina again. When Carolina was looking for a coach 2 years ago, no one wanted to touch Carolina, so you end up with the coach that is willing to take the job. That's the kind of job Brian Daboll was going to end up with, right? Like, hey, he's a good, solid candidate. He's been a head coach before. Has he been great? No, but he does know how to win. And if you give him in the right situation, you take a shot on him.
He's going to get that. He's going to get that here nigga damn opportunity for sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be okay. I couldn't get John Harbaugh. I couldn't get whoever else the hot candidate is. But Brian Daboll's there.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's try.
He's going to be somebody's great third to fourth option.
Right, exactly. You know what? Right. Let's try, and it might work out. Now he gets another job, and it doesn't. He's done. It's going to be coordinator from for the rest of his career. But I can see him getting another one this year.
Okay. Next one we have Brian Callahan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about this nigga to even justify.
The answer is no. He's not good at his job. No.
You might as well keep scrolling. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. We can make up some time on this one. Go ahead. It don't
I ain't
even
gonna
matter.
lie. I felt like this was supposed to be the one for John Harbaugh. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the resounding, we all unanimously agree about something. I did not know it was gonna be the Tennessee Titans.
Well, Jack's over here want to be different.
I think that's all. Now, out of everybody that we said, because I think for the most part, with the exception of maybe 2, y'all pretty much said that they all pretty much deserve, or they should get a second chance. Somebody should, give them a whatever.
I think this is the best rotation of head coaches that we've seen, like the best available head coaches from that were fired, I think, in a long time. Because a lot of times you get a lot of ass in these situations. You got a lot of niggas like, how the fuck did he get a chance in the first place, right? So you get a lot of DEI, and I'm talking about the white people when I say DEI. You get a lot of DEI coaches. All right.
Now, out of all of these coaches, that y'all said yes, they should get a second chance, or it wouldn't surprise you to get a second chance. If they fail at their second chance spot, is there anybody in there that you would say they could probably squeeze a third one in there? Or because most of the time, once your second stint is over, you're kind of done. You're kind of cooked. Is there anybody that could push the limits of if it doesn't really work out here, like?
I think what you get here is you get a lot of patience between, like, Raheem Morris might get a lot of patience. Harbaugh gets a lot of patience. If it's not working, they'll let Harbaugh stay there longer than he probably should. They'll let Raheem stay there maybe a little longer than he should. As long as he's kind of sitting around 500 again. Right? Like, you can't go out there and go 4-12 and think you're keeping your job, right? Like, that's not, Sure. But I don't, out of the people we said, I don't see anybody that's getting a third chance. That's just not happening.
I don't really happen like that.
No, there's nobody there. And like kind of like you said too, with Harbaugh, he's also 64. So you're talking, let's say he gets 3 years, he's 67 when everything is over with. So even if you wanted to give him another chance, I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't,
So Raheem is probably your best bet at getting the third opportunity at some point, but even then, I doubt it.
He's black, so he might not get that.
Yeah, I'm just about to say he's a black coach, so probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, so
he will end up. He'll end up being
to Mike McDaniel. This goes back to Mike McDaniel at that point.
Yeah, but if Mike fails again, he's done. He's done because the Dolphins shit was such a shit show.
If Mike
right?
fails
Like
again, he'll just be offensive coordinator, and he'll be good though.
he'll
He'll
be an
be like
OC
Cliff
for.
Kingsbury. If he fails again, he'll just be the next Cliff Kingsbury.
If he gets a job this year and it fails 2 years from now, he is probably the only one who can be a good OC for about 8 years, 9 years, and then get a chance again later on in his older stage.
Because he's not old. I don't even
He's the youngest one on the list, I believe. So yeah, he can probably fail, go win a Super Bowl, as an OC somewhere, and then get another chance later.
Oh yeah, Mike McDaniel. He's 42, so he'll be fine. He's not that old.
So you're talking even if if he fails in 2 years, he'll be 44. Go be an OC for 6 years. You're still 50.
Exactly.
Definitely get another chance if he performs as an OC. If he performs as an OC, which I mean he will.
He will. As we are approaching the wild card weekend, we have playoff matchups to go in, and what better way? What other way we can do this than to deal with somebody that has a team in the playoffs? Your Carolina Panthers.
Hey man, clap it up, man. Clap it up. Nigga, we here, nigga. We made it, nigga. Y'all said we couldn't do it, nigga. I told niggas we was gonna do this and shit, nigga. Niggas thought I was tripping.
Hey, I was not a believer. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I wasn't. I was like, yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. Especially some of them Bryce Young games I saw. But I will say, if we're going down the list, well, first of all, let's go to the wild card game that happens first. The Panthers versus the Rams. Before you get into the actual X's and O's or your real predictions, how are you feeling as a Panthers fan? Bringing back Cam Newton, to beat the drum.
This should have been that shit. Honestly, we should have did that shit week 17 is when we should have did it. If we're gonna be week 6, whatever that last home game was, week 16, right? So I'm with it. It's if you're not a Panthers fan, beating that drum really is like a big deal. Like that shit be getting the crowd jumping. Like I'm talking about, it's gonna be live. It's gonna be live. So we do have a home game. He's coming in to do that first time. This is the first time we've been to the playoffs since he was our quarterback, right? It's the anniversary of the 2015 Super Bowl team. So like it's the perfect combination. So I'll take it.
So what's your prediction? What you think gonna happen?
Oh man, we pulling the upset, baby. We pulling the upset. And here's the thing. People think that sounds crazy, but we beat them niggas once already. People forget that. And Bryce threw his ass off that game too. Like the thing about Bryce, bro, if you don't actually watch the games, if you're not actually seeing the games, yeah, it sounds crazy. Hold on, did I lose y'all?
No,
okay. It sounds crazy coming from the outside looking in, but when you're actually watching the games, when you see those games where he had 45 yards in the first half, it ain't that Bryce wasn't sitting there not doing shit. One, Canales has been very inconsistent with play calling, right? But there's a reason you go in and beat the Rams. There's a reason you go in and beat Green Bay. There's a reason you go in and compete against San Fran and compete. Like when Canales is on his shit, that nigga's on his shit, and Bryce has been performing. Right? So, yeah, you see, it was 45 yards in the first half against Seattle. Yeah, they also switched their entire defense. They went from zone 80% to, man the entire game, and nobody got open. We still have a need a receiver. We still have needs that we have to get. Rushing game hasn't been as good since, that little 5-week span where we're going crazy. So, it looks like Bryce is not performing. But if you see the rest of them games, Bryce put up 200 yards in the second half in that Seattle game. Bryce be showing the fuck up. And if you go stat for stat with the other quarterbacks who are in the playoffs with him, they're almost identical. 23 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, give or take an interception or touchdown or two. They're damn near the same. It's the Panthers and it's Bryce, so it's easy to laugh at, especially if you're not watching the games. Bryce be balling the fuck out. Niggas be dropping passes. Niggas be in miscommunications. I'm not saying this man is the future of Carolina. I'm not saying that. We're still trying to figure that out. I completely agree. But it's not so much on Bryce as it is. Canales has to be better with his play call and be more consistent. And the defense has to continue to show up as well. So
I was curious to know how you felt about Bryce because
Yeah,
I
I
was
fuck
high
with
on
him.
him at the start of the season, and then like he was just an up and down ass nigga, and then every game they won, it just be like a comeback. So I was curious to how you felt about Bryce.
Right. He's also, and that's the thing too, right? Because you got these freaking TV people to, oh, he's not clutch, he's not whatever. He's leading the league in most game-winning drives, bro. Like, what are you talking about? He's not clutch. He's done it like 7 times the last 2 seasons. Like, obviously he can perform, right? It's like, again, say what you want, but we beat 2 of the number 1 NFC. The people, they were number 1 in the NFC when we beat them. Happens twice this year. Beat Green Bay in Green Bay. Beat the Rams that was supposed to kill us, supposedly. Showed up, it sounds crazy again from the outside looking in. If you actually watch those games, Bryce does not look bad at all. Right? He makes his mistakes every now. Don't get me wrong, he's gonna give you a turnover and all that. You know that's gonna come. He's gonna have a turnover, whatever. But I also watch this man put up 400 yards. I also watch this man throw a game winner to T-Mac against the Rams to walk off and win the game. So, maybe I'm crazy, but me saying we pulling the upset, y'all know like I know when that one team sneaks in, they usually win that first game. Y'all remember fucking Beast Mode Hold My Dick Seattle game? That was a 7-9 team. Or 8 and something like that. 7-9 or 8 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And Carolina's defense has played lights out like the last 6 games, bro. The offense has just been inconsistent, and that's a Canales issue. So it does come down to which Canales are we getting as a head coach this week. I don't know.
That's how you feeling about the game.
Like all that being said, I'm gonna still take the Rams over them.
Shit, like I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at that at all.
He said, yeah. You said all that, but nigga said Rams at 5. I'm a little conflicted. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I think no matter what, whoever comes out between the Panthers or the Rams, they beating Seattle. I'll be honest with you. I've seen Seattle too many times against playoff type competitions, and Sam Darnold kind of revert back to a nigga I'm familiar with.
Start seeing ghosts.
He starts seeing some shit like he back in New York. And I've been a big advocate for Sam Darnold like this whole season. He good.
Fuck
like,
that.
You know what I mean?
Fuck that, bro. Fuck that, bro.
I get it. I understand. I understand. I understand. That's a former Panther right there. I get it, bro. I get it.
Nigga was ass in Carolina. Nigga was ass in New York. Nigga was ass everywhere. He gets to the Vikings. All of a sudden, remember how to fucking play football? Yeah, okay.
I mean, Baker Mayfield did the same thing.
Hold on. What you're saying is not crazy about Seattle because, again, Carolina held them to 3 the entire first half. It was 3-3 going into halftime, right? They go up. Chuba Hubbard fumbles the ball. We get a turnover. Sam Darnold throws a pick to Mike Jackson back in the end zone. We got that, but we're about to go score, and Chuba Hubbard fumbles on the first play of the game, on the first possession after the turnover. Then they started running the ball and took off. So it ain't like Sam Darnold lit us up. Sam didn't do shit that game. When I tell you we handed them that game, it was tough. For that.
The problem with me picking the Panthers is me admitting if I pick the Panthers, this means I'm also saying that they're going to be in the NFC Championship game. And that's just such a wild concept to think about right now.
Yeah, no,
they do it though. That'd be. I don't even.
That's hard though. That's hard if they do it.
Yeah, that's a tough.
And with that being said,
history is on our side. Y'all know J-Lo got divorced, and y'all know Ohio State won the year before, and y'all done seen all the. We open up against the Jaguars. That's the recipe. We have to open up against the Jaguars. Ohio State hasn't won the year before. J-Lo has to get divorced. All 3 happen. And I think
you start talking because you know what? All right, bet. Just off of the conspiracy alone, just because I want to see something shake, I'll pick the Panthers. I'm gonna pick the Panthers this go around. We'll take it week by week with them niggas.
Realistic, we pull the upset on the Rams and we lose to Seattle the week after. Only because we got to play them in Seattle. We played them in Carolina. I actually wouldn't be surprised.
Fair. Next game we got a game I just don't give a fuck about. 49ers versus the Eagles. If this could end in a tie, I would want it to because I don't like either of these teams.
I'm taking San Fran. I'm taking
San Fran just off of just off of the strength of I don't want them niggas to succeed ever.
The Eagles are dysfunctional, bro. San Francisco, like the only reason San Francisco would lose is if niggas get hurt again. But that's a very like valid thing that could happen in San Francisco because
Purdy looks real comfortable right now.
Yeah.
Purdy looks real comfortable right now. And of all the teams, including Carolina in the playoffs, I'm not seeing Philly sitting there stopping Purdy from doing what the fuck Purdy wants to do. I'm gonna just be real.
Yeah, he been real comfortable. And I think
That nigga been real. He looked a little shaky that first game back, and then all of a sudden it just leveled out. Got the hooping.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Next game, Green Bay versus Chicago. I got Chicago.
I think this is actually the real overrated game. I think this is two bad teams that had a really good start to the season.
I don't think, to me, I think Green Bay's going to win just because, like, I just can't. I don't think Chicago's that good. I don't think they're bad. But I don't think they're that good.
But both teams are like that. Both teams are like that. Chicago's not that good. I think they had a good combination of a losing schedule, from the year before, right? Now you have the creativity of Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is really carrying these niggas on his back. Let's keep it a bean. And they also have every weapon known to man on offense. Caleb can just close his eyes and throw it up sometimes. But are we going to be surprised if Caleb throw that shit away either? No. No. But then the Packers at the same time, no one's scared of the Packers. No one is afraid of the Packers.
If they had Micah, it'd be a different story.
But Micah's gone.
Yeah.
Micah's gone. And I don't give a fuck about them bringing in Trayvon. I'm hurt Diggs.
And it's supposed to be a snow game too. This game, so
really that can go either way.
Yeah, because the Bears their run game is crazy, but then the Packers have Josh Jacobs, so there's that.
Right, who can pound the rock in the cold? Absolutely. Which defense do you want to take? This is really what it comes down. Which defense do you want to take on this?
I'm gonna still stick with the Packers, but the snow game makes it a toss up though.
Yeah, I'm gonna still pick Chicago.
I'm gonna go Pack on this one too because I just don't think Caleb Williams is like that for real. And then again, a snow game where he can't do his typical bullshit. You actually have to either hand the ball off and let the running backs work, or play quarterback in the snow. That in the game, no.
Fairs. Next, we have LA Chargers versus the Pats. Two teams I don't trust, mainly because the Pats had an easy ass schedule, and the Chargers, it's the Chargers, bro. They just got to prove it to me.
And that's why I said Pats, because the Pats really did have so I've been defending Drake May and Vrabel. I think that the MVP should be Drake May, and I do think the head coach of the year should go to Vrabel. But my man had to say, "Yo, go look at that schedule. That shit was soft as sharp. That shit was soft as sharp. That shit was soft as sharp."
The Chargers are just their line is terrible, so I think the Patriots are going to win the game. But
that's what I'm saying. I just don't trust the Chargers.
It's a Mickey Mouse team.
This is a game where one, I think you get a dogfight in this game. I think the Chargers give it up like they always do in the end, and I think New England gets bounced next week.
Yeah,
which is crazy because I really do feel like with the Chargers, if they win, they're not making it out the second round. But I do think
neither one of these teams is making it to the next round. Like it's like whoever wins this game, you found the right matchup, and then they get bumped next round. I don't care who wins.
I just think because they're about to face the next matchup of who I think it is. It's just some weird shit. Like it's just some weird shit. Like they're supposed to lose. But I felt the same way about the 2024 Commanders. They had that little soft-ass, weak-ass schedule. Found they ass in the NFC Championship game just by accident. Just off of the strength of, damn, y'all beat Detroit? Like, damn. What you mean? And I feel like if they play Buffalo...
always do that, though. That's the thing, though. Detroit always does that. Detroit have a whole great season. They look like, damn, these some world beaters. And then they get to the playoffs, and that nigga, 4th and 5, let me go for it. And throws the game away.
On me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just don't trust his kickers. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going Pats on that one. Pats lose to whoever they play next week.
Yeah. Next game we got Buffalo Bills versus the Jaguars.
The the league's not going to let Buffalo lose.
No, I think the league not going to want to have the Jaguars. The Jaguars going to win this game, bro.
The Jags should win this game. Jags, honestly, right now look like the best team in the AFC.
Nigga, like yes.
They look like the best team in the AFC. But as someone who just watched the refs single-handedly ruin a game, if you didn't see that Carolina-Tampa game, go watch. The refs were fucking disgusting. If you think they're going to let the white hero not lose in the first round, no.
Both
Josh getting every call. Sean McDermott is getting every fucking call. I promise you that. I want to pick the Jaguars. I'm going Buffalo because they finna turn into all the love that the Kansas City Chiefs get in the playoffs.
I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, if Sean McDermott don't win these first 2 rounds, he's fired, bro.
Yeah, if he don't win if he don't get to the Super Bowl, he's gonna get fired.
He's done, bro.
It's got to be the only way he doesn't get fired is if he gets to the AFC Championship and something out of his control happens.
Yeah, like a crazy call or something.
A crazy, like kind of like the Ram. What was that? The Ram Saints? Something stupid like that.
Yeah,
something stupid like that. That's the only way. You have to. The Chiefs are out. The Chiefs didn't even make the playoffs, my nigga.
The Chiefs are out. The rate, like
Ravens are out.
Lamar's out.
All 3 of them are out.
Yeah, so Harbaugh don't even coach no more. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. Buffalo, the most pressure is on them. And I'm talking about out of the entire playoffs, the most pressure is on the Buffalo Bills.
And because of that, I'm picking the Jaguars.
I get it. No, again, like I said, I would pick the Jags if I didn't think that the NFL is going to make sure that he at least gets to. They would love to see Sean Payton versus Buffalo.
Yeah,
they would love to see the Broncos versus Buffalo.
That's fair. Last matchup: Steelers versus Texans.
Come on,
this
now,
might be the most entertaining game that I'm thinking about.
The Texans are going to take Aaron Rodgers.
It's going to be the worst.
Break him in half.
It's going to be the worst game of the playoff. It's going to be the worst.
I mean, I'm saying like I don't enjoy either of these teams. So, I mean, I want the worst to happen for either. Either or.
Steelers shouldn't. Again, Steelers not even supposed to be. Steelers got lucky that the kicker was a rookie. If Justin Tucker knew how to keep his. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You cooking right now.
I like y'all show. I don't want y'all getting knocked off the wave. So let me shut the
fuck up. Hey man, nah, bro. We ain't monetized yet. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. If Justin Tucker knew how not to be a fucking weirdo, we wouldn't. It would be Lamar versus the Texans. And honestly, I probably still would pick the Texans. Be real.
Yeah, I'm still go to Steelers, bro, because I just feel like the Texan offense be on some weird stuff sometimes.
I don't get that about the Texans, bro. Like,
yeah,
they have 4 good receivers, like, and their offense just suck. It don't make sense to me.
Their defense is gonna make Aaron Rodgers look so rando, bro. Because keep in mind, again, the Ravens defense, who was inconsistent as fuck, had Aaron Rodgers in hell all until the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Right? I think John Harbaugh just tired of Baltimore. I think he was ready to go. Because how else does Aaron Rodgers do? Like, matter of fact, it took Buddy had to slip. Buddy slipped. That's how the touchdown pass even happened.
True.
So, I know people try to act like Stingley ain't that nice or whatever. He ain't doing that.
Stingley nice.
Stingley nice as shit.
If Houston was playing at home, I'd probably feel different about it.
I don't think it matters. I think Aaron Rodgers was just happy to be where he is. That shit's over with. And we're not about to get no random throwback 22 and Aaron Rodgers. That shit is over. That nigga can't run. The Ravens let that nigga run for a first down, bro.
That's crazy. That is
crazy. Nah, bro.
That was the real nail in the coffin for Harbaugh.
The Marco, what's his name? Ryan. D'Amico, my bad. D'Amico finna lock that shit up. I'm sorry. They finna lock that shit up. That's all right. Yeah, nah. I'm telling you right now, if Buffalo get to the next round off some bullshit reffing, I'm back next week. I'm back. But we got to talk about it.
Hey, we gonna be available regardless, my nigga.
I got the if that or Carolina get to the next, I'm back next week. That's
You know what? Fairs.
because I got to say something. Don't let Bryce be the reason we get there too. I'm putting cases on everybody. Ain't nobody believe but me and Chad Ochocinco. All right, that's it.
That makes sense. Real quick, going into some more college stuff. We got that transfer portal controversy between Demond Williams. Is it Desmond or Demond? I forgot.
It's Demond, yeah.
Yeah, Demond Williams. I know Jax has more insight on that. Jax, what's going on with Washington as a community?
As a community, I couldn't tell you, but it's really like a Lane Kiffin thing. It's just Lane Kiffin. Drama follows wherever Lane Kiffin is involved. Demond Williams, he was the starting quarterback for Washington for last season. He had a pretty good season, I guess, and they re-signed him with the NIL deal. It said it's worth $4 million, and he was like, "Okay, cool." He did the re-signing and everything, and then a couple of days later, he put his name back in the transfer portal and was like, "Hey, I'm actually going to leave." And he went to the transfer portal with a "Do Not Contact" tag, and when you have one of those, that means that you already have a school that's going to pick you up and everything. So we went back in the transfer portal with that, and that caused all hell to break loose because everybody was like, "Oh, this is LSU offering him a new deal." And mind you, LSU had already just got another quarterback, Sam Levitt from Arizona State. So it's just a whole big thing going on. And this raised questions like, how can we enforce these NIL contracts if there's no real, if you can just be like, "Hey, I want a new one," and somebody can just give you more money. And I just got an update or whatever on Bleacher Report. I just seen it. He took his name out of the transfer portal, so he's going to stay at Washington. But just to have this conversation, do you think what should be done with the transfer portal? Will there ever be a governing authority over it to sort of be like, "Hey, you have to honor this contract," or will it just keep being willy-nilly free agency? What is there anything that can happen with the transfer portal?
I think transfer portal is one of those things, man, where, I'm about to sound like the old man, but at some point you have to put some type of limitations on it because it is creating a lot. You can't even build cultures anymore, right? Like the college football that we all know and love was special because
it's gone now.
Niggas had quarterbacks on quarterbacks, right? Niggas had running backs on running backs. You remember those pictures? Remember the pictures of the Alabama running backs? You was Alvin Kamara was their third string. You know what I'm saying? And you had a list of whatever. And I mean, Alabama's a special case because they, I'm just using that as an example. But you can't even build culture more because "Oh, I'm not starting? I'm out. Oh, I did start. I wasn't even that good, but this school's offering me to. I think you got to put a limit on how many times you can move. I'm not going to stop these brothers from making their money. Don't get me wrong. Make your bread. If you want to go from Washington to Middle Tennessee State because they offer you $5 more million, hey, handle your business. But once you do that, you should only have maybe one more in you. You get two moves. You get two moves. Right? Okay? Because again, these head coaches move without no problem. So I'm not tripping about niggas moving. Don't get me wrong. You promised me I was coming to play and start and da-da-da-da. And then if I'm Ole Miss, if I committed to Ole Miss, you recruited me here. I turned down Bama. I turned down Texas. I turned down whoever. And you going to LSU? Nah, nigga, I got to go. They don't like niggas in Mississippi. I got to go. Right? So I'm not mad at that. But I think that after you hit that portal twice, hey, you make it count.
Yeah, I think me and Jax said this months ago. I think we came to an agreement. You move one, your first move, you can move without any limitations. That's your free move. That second move, you can move a second time. But you got to sit out. Got to sit out.
So you want them to sit a year on the second one?
Yeah, the second one sit out that year.
I'm not against that either.
You can't really
I'm not
move
against that
no
either.
more like that. It's over.
Yeah, I'm not against that either. Because at this point, what are we doing?
I think one of the reasons that the NCAA and stuff, like one of the reasons they didn't put like a actual governing body with limitations and all that over the over like the athletes is because when they do that, people are like, oh, that removes like you can never say this isn't because like technically they're still amateur sports, even though these niggas they've been professionals this entire time. But once you add limitations, they're like, oh, that makes it officially professional, and now it changes like everything, and we got to go back to the Supreme Court and put in.
These
like
niggas ain't never moved with logic before. They ain't got to start doing it now. These niggas ain't never moved with logic before. So
and these niggas
like,
don't need
I hear
Congress.
you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But since when do these motherfuckers care about logic? These niggas care about money. That's all they care about. Hence the reason them niggas put LSU in a championship against Alabama, which should have been Oklahoma State, because they cared about money. And LSU couldn't get past 50-yard line. So if it was about logic and analytics and shit, that shit would not. They ain't never moved that way. There's no way they're gonna keep letting players do what they do. And let's be real too. It's a lot of black quarterbacks in college football. You think they're gonna let them keep stacking this money up with no limitations? Come on, man. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Now all of a sudden is you gotta abide by the contract. Okay, niggas get bought out all the time, bro.
All the fucking time, right? So I'm not mad about niggas moving. I'm not mad about getting their money, but I do think at some point, like, okay, you have to stay somewhere. And like this 4 or 5 years of move, like even I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? That's why niggas is getting to the league and not prepared. That's why quarterback play has been so bad. Like niggas ain't even in the same system. The coaches are having to dumb down the system because they got a new head. They got a new quarterback every year because the quarterback is not sitting for 2 years learning the system and stepping into the role. Niggas is getting
jumping, and I feel like coaches are jumping more and more each year. I just feel like niggas be like, I'm never leaving. Then they leave in like 2 years. I'm like, whoa, nigga.
Yeah,
you just got
the
here.
Whole, the whole situation is college football as a whole is bad right now. But if they would just go ahead and build this super fucking conference, coaches wouldn't have to move every 5 minutes. I mean, it's so many levels to this, bro. If I didn't have to get to the SEC to get real money, if I could get real money just being in the Big 12, just being in the Big 10, just being in the ACC, if I could get real money, I would no longer have to go move to LSU, to Alabama, to whatever these opportunities come up because, okay, cool, they're only offering me $1 million more than what I would make if I just stay at Houston in the Big 12 or if I just stay at whatever. Like, put these niggas in a conference, make it fair, make it where if we actually beat you, we get a chance to play for a championship, and you'll see less coaches moving. I always go back to this. We watched UCF go undefeated 2 years in a row and still didn't get a chance for a championship.
Like even
I don't care.
They got killed in the playoffs, but like just give them a shot.
It doesn't matter though. I went undefeated 2 years in a row, bro. Let me get smacked.
Let these niggas beat me, bro.
What I do. My bad, but you know what I'm saying. But like, you know what I'm saying. So what you're saying is, no matter what how many more seasons do I have to go undefeated?
Yeah. Before
I actually get a fair chance at no. So what's gonna happen? Players are gonna transfer to bigger schools. Coaches are gonna leave to bigger schools, bigger opportunities, more money, more because I'll never get a championship at UCF. I never even get an opportunity. But college basketball. If UNT goes undefeated, then niggas are in the tournament. Matter of fact, they don't have to go undefeated. If they play at a good enough level to get an opportunity to get there, cool. And UNT gets there and plays their first game and gets smacked, no one says, damn, UNT was actually trash. They say, damn, the niggas made the tournament.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset thing.
We have to change the culture of how niggas think about.
Right, but you can't change the culture because we have always weighed SEC football as the only place to be, right? Yeah. So the only way to change the mindset is we have to allow these upsets to even happen before mindset can change. So
it takes even though Vanderbilt is still SEC, but it takes those Vanderbilts beating Alabama on a more consistent basis for niggas to kind of start looking at things seriously. And I felt like at the time when NIL first came out, I was thinking in my mind like, okay, this is what we're ultimately going to get. Where these smaller schools are now going to be on better leverages, but it's starting to get so out of control. Like nigga, It's getting too crazy, nigga. I need to put a stop.
Yeah,
to
it's
this.
nasty. It's nasty.
Nasty,
But this is a system issue. This is more than just money and NIL and people transfer. This is a system issue. If you make it where I don't have to go do all these different things to finally get opportunity or get money, why would I leave? My niggas are leaving schools they wanted to go to.
True. Some niggas just getting put in the portal and they didn't even ask to. They say, all
right,
we signed somebody. We're putting
right.
you in. We're not even suggesting anymore. We did it already, nigga.
That one Texas receiver, he was like arch man and roommate and like best friend and everything. He went to
yeah.
He was like, I didn't want to transfer, but they put me in the port. He was like, I think people are saying they didn't pay him all the. I think he was owed like $500,000, and they only paid him
like
a
few different issues there. Yeah,
and like he was like, all right, I'm gonna change schools, and he going to OU, which is fucking crazy. Like
that is a crazy thing. To go to the rival is crazy.
After he was best friends with that nigga Arch Manning, like
it's not the same, and I feel like the rivalries don't hold the same hatred that it once used to, unless you're like Michigan and Ohio State.
I think that's a sports
issue. Niggas is not staying there long enough.
That's a sports issue in general because, like I said, again, I know y'all know me for Texas, but I originally grew up in North Carolina. Duke Carolina does not hold the same weight that it used to.
Yeah,
right?
About that shit no
right.
longer.
But besides the Cowboys and the Eagles, NFL rivalries don't hold the same weight that it used to. Like, Ravens Steelers now, I don't feel like the Ravens Steelers from. You remember fucking Ed Reed versus
you could kill people in the games.
Nigga, and in the NBA so bad, these niggas all on fucking Twitch together after the game. So these niggas, the AAU ruined NBA rivalries completely.
Yeah, for sure.
LA versus the Celtics just don't feel the same. It doesn't. It really don't. Like the fans still hate each other, but the players, come on, bro, them niggas sharing women. They don't give a fuck.
That should be more reason. That should be more reason to hate.
That should be more reason for me to want to bust your ass. But them niggas don't care, nigga.
These niggas grow closer together when they find out they fucking the same chick. Oh, word.
That shit was crazy, huh?
Shit fire.
She did that shit. She did it to me too, bro. She did it to me too. She's crazy. she rolled off the fan and dropped on the dick. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, bro. Get on the game real quick.
Y'all out here watching film together. This is insane.
Yeah, man. NBA is the worst when it comes to rivalries. This shit is ass, bro.
Oh man, that nigga Kanye was right, bro. That nigga said, "I ain't gonna say who." I understand, bro, but I do think it is about that time for hot takes of the week. Oh, if this button works. Yo, Des, do you have a hot take of the week, or do you need to think about it a little bit?
I got you, man.
Okay, bet. Go ahead. What's your hot take of the week?
Bryce pulling this upset this week, and I'm specifically saying Bryce. Bryce is going to throw us into an upset win. All right? And it sounds crazy, but do y'all fuck with what's my man's name? Bo Nix.
No.
He hates Bo Nix.
You don't vote Bo Nix?
Bo Nix is terrible.
Bo Nix.
I think Bo Nix is horrible.
Bo Nix is terrible?
I think Bo Nix is horrible.
He believes that.
I genuinely believe. I think Bo Nix is horrible.
I think he's a little overhyped, but I ain't gonna say terrible.
No, I think
he's been holding this weight for like 3 years. Like,
I think nah.
I don't think he's horrible.
The reason I was gonna say that, the reason I brought up Bo, Bo went 25-11, bro. Right? Jalen Hurts went 25-6. Patrick Mahomes went 22-11. Bryce Young had 23-11. That's all I'm saying, bro. It ain't impossible to say that nigga ain't finna throw us to another win against the Rams like he did the first time. That's my hot take.
A little pushback to that Bryce thing. Like he'll throw. Like who's catching you guys? Who's catching the ball for you guys? Is it just
Jalen? That's actually what's my real. I'm so glad you said that. Jalen Coker is catching the game-winning touchdown.
Okay.
Jalen Coker, our real number one receiver. I love T-Mac. T-Mac's the man. That's my nigga. Jalen Coker is the best receiver. That's a real hot take. Jalen Coker is the best receiver in Carolina right now.
No love for Leggett.
Get that bum off my fucking team. Listen. I defended XL. So I defended that nigga. Look, I almost put the ER on the end. I defended that Glorilla loving motherfucker. That horse riding, raccoon eating nigga. All right? I defended the fuck out of this nigga, bro. I don't want to see him touch the field.
Oh my god!
On Saturday,
the field.
I don't want that nigga on. I need to push his ass down the stairs before they get on that plane. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let that nigga on my field. Okay. I'm so sick of XL, nigga. This nigga caught on a very crucial like third or fourth down. This nigga gets an offsides penalty on the offense. Nigga, how do you look at the referee, look at the ball, and not see your ass is over the line? Yeah. Get that bum off my team. T-Mac is the future. I love T-Mac. That nigga is a dog. Period. But he still got some growth to do. He has some very crucial drops. You know, he's a rookie. He's gonna get better. Jalen Coker, his drop percentage rate is 0. He has not dropped a pass since he's been in the NFL. Niggas don't even know that. He has not dropped one pass since he's been in the NFL. Clutch plays. Yeah, that's the best receiver in Carolina right now. That's our Puka Nacua. Undrafted. Okay. I mean, Puka was 5th round, but Coker was undrafted. Yeah. You don't believe me? Pull up the I'm telling you, that nigga can outrun you, can route run like a motherfucker, and does not drop passes.
I'll keep that in mind for next year's fantasy. I will say that. I'll keep that in mind.
I believe so.
All right,
keeping in the spirit of football, specifically NFL, my hot take is that Jacksonville Jaguars are going to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they'll win it, but they're going to the Super Bowl.
Whoa. I'll give you a championship.
They look like the best, we said when we were talking about it, they look like the most well-rounded team in the AFC, rather.
They look the best team in the playoffs. They look like the best team in the playoffs.
Because, I think they're going to beat the Bills. Then Trevor Lawrence, he's not Josh Allen, but he has, everybody knows, Trevor Lawrence's pedigree. He's still, he's a 6'6" quarterback who's fast, strong arm, all that. He was the number 1 overall pick for a reason. Etienne, I thought he'd be a little bit better as a pro, but he's still a very solid running back, explosive. Their defense, their D-line specifically, has gotten a lot better. Then their receivers, I didn't like. Jacoby Myers, adding him has made that offense flow more seamlessly.
It's opened up the
offense. Thomas Jr. is now he can just be on the outside and not have to worry about going catching in breaking routes and getting hit and dropping the ball. He don't got to worry about that no more. He can just go deep. Then they got that Parker Washington dude who blew up out of nowhere, and he's nice now. So I really do think the Jags can get. I don't know about winning, but they're getting to the Super Bowl.
Well, the Jags have definitely got hot at the right time. It's. I mean, you talk about you want to get hot right before the playoffs start. Like you said, Parker Washington's come out of nowhere. The trade for Jacoby's been great. The run game is working well, but you're still saying you're trusting T-Law to get you all the way to the championship. Again, you're trusting him to beat the refs against Buffalo.
Yes.
It's not even his fault. I don't trust that.
Fair.
But also, and most likely, we don't know who wins, but I'm going to say you most likely got to go through Sean Payton too. In Denver.
I think Denver's going to lose whoever they play next. Because, like I said, I think Bo Nix is terrible. That's why I think Denver's going to lose. I think Bo Nix is going to.
I think the only way that happens is if they somehow. I don't know what the lineup would be, but if they get to the Texans in the AFC Championship, that's the only way they make the Super Bowl.
Well, if the Jags beat the Bills, then they'll play the winner between the Patriots and whatever the fuck that was.
The Chargers.
The Patriots and Chargers.
Yeah, I think
they'll play them next.
They'll beat the Chargers because the Chargers aren't getting there. The Chargers aren't going to win, so there's that. And then, like I said, the Patriots have a Mickey Mouse team, so I don't think.
Yeah. I'll say this: if they were going to do it, this is the year to do it.
Exactly.
Which is another reason I'm so mad the Ravens didn't make it because, damn, Lamar could have had a
this is the year, yeah.
Lamar could have cakewalk to the Super Bowl, boy. God damn, this would have. Man, bro, y'all remember the year Carolina everybody was dabbing with Cam? This was supposed to be that for the Ravens, just for the culture. It's supposed to be for the culture. And that nigga, well, he didn't let us down, but the whole Ravens, the whole organization let us down.
The whole organization let this nigga down, and then talk bad shit about him.
And they talking like he was the problem.
Nigga, you used to see what he did.
The gaslight is crazy.
Man, it's hard being black out here, man. Black men can't.
Man, who you telling, nigga?
Damn.
God, damn. Hell nah, man. Since everybody's doing a football hot take, I guess I'll keep it football as well. I don't think firing head coaches mid-season should be a normal. I think it should be extremely rare. No, I think it shouldn't happen as often as it.
Oh, it shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen, yo. I just think that, especially when we're talking about teams that weren't going anywhere. Like, the only reason I could allow a mid-season firing to happen is either A, you're looking for a playoff push, you're a contender that's like falling short and you just need like that little playoff push or something to just shake the locker room, you're losing the locker room or whatever the fuck. Or B, you already have your head coach internally. Like, you feel like your offensive coordinator is going to be this foreseeable future type thing. So we're saying, you know, we're not going into the offseason looking for some shit. But if you fire somebody, upgrade that nigga as the interim coach just for you to go back into the offseason and look for your real head coach. What was the point? Especially if we're talking about a team that don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why I go back to the Mike McDaniel thing. I didn't want him fired. I'm like, yo, just let this shit play out. Because at least when you have a head coach stay there the whole time, you can get an honest look at your roster. Like, you can be honest about the roster that's in front of you. You don't have to play that semantics game of, oh my God, well, he played better under this interim versus what he started at the head of the season. Like, as much as I love Cam Ward, the first thing niggas be talking about, well, like, yeah, we know he's good, but look at all the things he had to go through. Like, he lost his head coach mid-season, even though everybody knows he sucks. It's like, okay, well, we wouldn't even have to have this conversation had you just let this nigga just complete the season and then just fire him. Like, it's not like y'all was finna pick up some outstanding ass head coach mid-season. Why did y'all even make it harder for this nigga Cam Ward? Just keep it consistent. Y'all weren't going anywhere. Nobody said you was gonna have a playoff push. As soon as y'all went 0-4, you should just let this shit rock out. Especially with the Mike McDaniel thing, because I told Jax like 3 weeks ago or a month ago, I was like, imagine if Mike McDaniel would have gotten fired mid-season, and then they started going off on these crazy 4-win win streak. They would have said, yo, Mike McDaniel was the problem. You see what happens when we leave? No, nigga, your quarterback can't say his last name 3 times in a row. He can't say it fast at all. He does he does gang signs once a year. Like, I'm just somebody. What's the point? Especially if your team is trash. If your team is trash, why are you firing mid-season? Unless it's some crazy, you lose in the locker room, or are you on some Jonathan Gannon shit where you fighting a nigga or something like that? There's no real reason. Like, what is the point of firing a nigga mid-season?
What you're saying makes sense. If I didn't see firsthand where it worked.
Okay.
2022, Matt Rule gets fired. Starts the season 1-5. Steve Wilkes, the black coach, Steve Wilkes, got us 1 game away from making the playoffs. As a matter of fact, it would have been the same situation as this. You beat Tampa, you get in. And both our corners were we lost both corners. Like, our defense got hurt like the week before. It was fucking CJ Henderson getting torched by Mike Evans. So, but we were 1 game away from making it would have been with a bad record. It would have been like 7. It would have been ugly. But the division has been ass for years. But if we don't make that change and Matt Rule stays there, he went 5 and whatever, and then 1-5. You want to keep that and ruin the locker room and ruin the culture even worse than it already is? Like, for what? So we can say what? So we can say we kept it together? We didn't keep it together. That locker room was lost. This nigga was talking about, it took Jay-Z 7 years, which is crazy because we made the playoffs in 7 years. It was fucking crazy. But anyway.
That is crazy.
It's actually nuts. It's been all over Panthers Twitter. But I saw firsthand where changing that coach gave you an opportunity to see what you had in some players, revitalize the entire locker room. That record, if you talk to any real Panthers fan, that year felt like we damn near went 12-2. or 12-4, whatever 12-4, just because like we hadn't felt a reason to watch in like 5 years, and putting Steve Wilkes in that head coaching spot revitalized it to the point where we were all begging Dave Tepper to hire Steve Wilkes as the coach, and he should have. He definitely should have. Instead, he went with the Frank Wright move. We saw how that went. So I'm just saying, I'm not
mad. I'm not mad at your example. That is definitely a part of my anomaly of like, okay, like I can understand why you move on mid-season, but it definitely should not be common. It should it needs to be very justifiable. I
could go with that.
Like I'll say this.
The Raiders don't get anything from firing Pete Carroll this year and just putting somebody else in there.
Like the Pete Carroll thing, to me, that's an anomaly where I wouldn't have been mad if a nigga got fired mid-season, because how do you employ a nigga that is running plays that don't get rent? Like, that's crazy. That's a crazy situation to be in.
The locker room, he should get fired. So like the Pete Carroll instance, I think he had been lost the locker room. So like I feel like once the coach loses the locker room, the players are just like in one ear out the other with the coach. I think the coach got to go like as soon as possible to me. So that's why I'm not too mad at the mid-season firing.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying with the Matt Rule. Like that locker room was done, bro. Like you saw, like after the first game that Steve Wilkes coached and they won, bro, it was a completely different energy. Completely different. Like it made the rest of the season worth being a part of as a player, as a fan, I'm sure as a coach. Mm-hmm. Like it made it worthwhile. Hell yeah, we went 7-10, but them last 6 games was fun. Like it made the rest. If not, my season would have been over once we hit 1-5. I'm at this point. I'm waiting for next season. At this point, y'all enjoying football, and I'm like, this is over with for me. Steve Wilkes probably seat, people in the seats. You know what I mean? For a losing team, they still sold tickets. People actually cared. People had something to buy into. Matt Rule stays that season, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know.
I definitely do. I definitely do appreciate the anomalies. I do think most people, most situations, just ride that shit out, bro. Because at the end of the day, once you want, like, if even if you do it mid-season, you better do it early mid-season, like week 3, week 4. Like if you're gonna do it, what the fuck is the point of removing somebody in week 12?
Yeah, week 12.
It's over for you, nigga.
I agree with that though. Like
it's over, nigga. You want to tank anyway, so why are you winning 5 straight? What the fuck?
Like the range for like mid-season firings, I feel like should be like between like week 6 and 10. Like between week 6 and week 10. Cause like week 12, like that's too late. Like season basically over, nigga. Like it's a month left.
Week 2 is too early because why didn't you just fire him before the season started?
Why'd you hire him in the first place?
It needs to be.
Week 4 for me, week 8 for me. Week 4 to week 8. Get them niggas up.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Week 4 to week 8 is hell no. Because if you start 0-4, I'm like, hey, fuck it.
Right,
we got
right. You 0-4. Like 2-2 is one thing. 2-2 is one thing, but bro, you 0-4,
not in the playoffs.
You said what?
Yeah, but D'Amico wasn't going to lose his job this year.
Fair enough.
A nigga that's on the hot seat that starts 0-4, I'm not mad at you getting up out of there.
There was a lot of injuries with that Texans team. There's a lot of injuries. Tank Dell still out. I think Nico wasn't back yet. Like, okay, there was a lot going on there. So I think the O line was like, that's different.
The O line still, like the Houston line still.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Jax, you wouldn't have been mad if they fired Nick Sirianni after a 0-4 start. If they started 0-4, you would have been like, okay, that would have made sense.
I would be mad if they fired Nick Sirianni because I want the Eagles to keep him because I think he sucks. And I think they hate him. So I need to keep Nick Sirianni as long as possible.
All right. We think it's totally different right now. I get it. I see what you do. I know what you are. My bad. Forgot who I was talking to, my nigga. But that wraps it up for this week's episode of the Play for Keys podcast. Dez, it was a pleasure having you on, brother. Any last words? That you got for the podcast?
Hey, next week when Carolina is playing Seattle next week, I'm back. I'm telling you right now.
If them niggas
we gonna hold you. We gonna hold you to it, nigga.
We beat them before. Matter of fact, we've played the Rams one time in the playoffs. One time. And we beat the greatest show on turf in double overtime to head to the NFC Championship. Knocked them niggas out of there.
Shit.
We gonna see.
History's on our side, bro. I keep telling y'all this. History is on our side. If we fuck around, pull this upset, bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm acting a fool.
I'm not mad.
That's my Super Bowl, bro. Because we're not making a Super Bowl. So that's my Super Bowl.
That's
I just want one.
Jackson, last words.
Hey man, I say what I say. The Jags are making the Super Bowl. That's my last word. I say what I said. They making the Super Bowl. I don't know if they gonna win, but they making that bitch.
And for me, we might be 2 Raheem Morrises and maybe 3 Aaron Glenns away from a nigga fucking up the Rooney Rule. I'm not further explaining anything after that. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. But with that being said, we'll catch y'all niggas next week. And if the Panthers win, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna see Dez next week. So.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all niggas
Clock.
next week.
What they say? Clock. I don't know how to do it. Clock it, whatever. Whatever.
Hey, this nigga's ridiculous. Get him out of here, dog.